Alright, welcome back guys to Michael's Walk Photography here on YouTube. Figured I got some time to kill. I'm heading about 3 hours southwest of Minneapolis here to head to Blue Mounds State Park. And I figure since I have a 3-hour drive ahead of me, might as well at least make myself useful and get a video recorded here, or at least the intro anyway. So this one's going to be a little bit different, not really doing a tutorial this time around so much as I'm going to do a photographer profile type post here. I am basically going to Blue Mounds because it is neighboring to this Touch the Sky Prairie, which is from photographer Jim Brandenburg, where he preserved a lot of natural habitat in the tall grass prairies that are kind of vanishing here to farmland and things like that. So it's outside of a town called Lavalier, which I guess he grew up in, and he's got, of course, a gallery there as well. But basically, I'm going to go check out his Touch the Sky Prairie and see what that kind of looks like, and I'm going to do some camping at Blue Mounds State Park, and hopefully get some nice, interesting photographs, get some good video along the way, and kind of pay a little homage to a photographer whose body of work has been pretty influential in shaping my style of shooting and the kind of subject matters that I go after, being nature and the wildlife, and trying to conserve a lot of that. So not sure what we're going to come across or how this is all necessarily going to pan out here, but hopefully, like I said, we'll get some interesting shots and video along the way and put something fun together regarding photographer Jim Brandenburg, Minnesota native here, and shooting for over 30 years as a contract photographer for National Geographic, among a lot of other accolades that I guess we'll get into here in a little bit. But for now, the journey continues, and I will check back in here as soon as I get situated at the park. All right, thanks again for joining me. More to come. So I'm here and I got all set up, and apparently there's supposed to be bison around here, but it doesn't look like there's any out tonight. There is a viewing platform over here to see some, but yeah, first night, sun's already starting to set, so I don't know how much shooting I'll be able to get in, but first impressions are it's pretty nice out here. So hopefully I can get some good stuff and maybe see some of these bison, although probably won't be as close as when you're in the Badlands anyway, but we'll have to keep an eye out for some bison and, of course, see what these trails have to offer. So we have arrived at Blue Mounds. Let's keep exploring. Wrapping up here day one. Did make it to the park, got camp set up, did a little bit of exploring. Didn't get as far as I wanted to. I wanted to kind of get some preliminary work kind of done to see where a good sunset would be for tomorrow, but as you can see, it's pretty beautiful just in general. Absolutely gorgeous glow for golden hour here. But I think I do got to get back because I did hike out here a ways and the sun's setting quick, so Just wanted to say beautiful first day here at Blue Mounds. More about Jim Brandenburg and his influence on my photographic path here coming up probably tomorrow. So until then, enjoy this beautiful view. So I'm in the town of Laverne, just outside the Brandenburg Gallery here, which I just kind of got done peeking around. And interestingly enough, I found out in 1998 when basically this place opened up, Brandenburg's proceeds from his print sales and things like that here go to fund a nonprofit, the Brandenburg Foundation, which is set up to help preserve natural habitat in the tall grass prairies here of southwest Minnesota. So in conjunction with the National Fish and Wildlife and the proceeds here from the gallery, they have preserved over 1,000 acres of land here in his area that he's calling Touch the Sky. So that's going to be the next area I go to. I did get some directions here from the lady working inside, so I'm going to go check that out next. It's just kind of crazy to think that through his photography, he's been able to preserve that natural environment like that, over 1,000 acres, kind of give back a little bit for all the success he's gotten through his photography. So very interesting photographer. I'll of course be posting some more links and stuff to some of his work and his sites here at the end of the video here. But for now, let's go to Touch the Sky and see what that's all about. So I am here at the Touch the Sky Prairie, and I don't know, I have kind of mixed feelings about it. I mean, it is definitely an open expanse of tall grass prairie and lots of native wildflowers and things like that in here. But I just can't help but notice, you probably can't see in that camera there, but just off in the distance you can see giant wind turbines just littering the skyline, and just makes you kind of think that without this being preserved, it would have just been some more farmland, possibly wind turbines. I mean, I guess, you know, it is important. Farming is definitely important. Agriculture is needed in the world we live in. Just too bad we've kind of had to lose so much of the natural environment just to make way for it. But I guess that's why it's all the more important to be able to have like places like this that are just preserved for generations to come to just enjoy and think of what it would have been like back when all of this, as far as the eye could see, would have been just like this, just rolling plains of grass and wildflowers and rocks in the endless sky. But I'm gonna go keep soldiering on. I guess there's supposed to be a little bit of a riverbed or something down a little ways yet, so I might go check out that next. I guess if it hasn't dried up yet or anything like that. But yeah, it's just great to be out here in nature and just being able to walk in the footsteps of a great photographer. So, all right, let us continue. All right, so I'm wrapping it up here at Blue Mounds State Park. As you can see, it kind of got hazy today and a little overcast. Sun's starting to go down. Not really sure what kind of light we're going to get, but I'm going to wait it out here just a little bit longer. But I thought it'd be a perfect time to do my little outro here. So again, I did get to the Touch the Sky Prairie. I'm friggin' exhausted. I was up pretty late last night trying to get some star photography in too, so not sure how well that turned out. But then just running around all day today and yesterday, taking shots and video. So it's been an exhausting couple days, but definitely well worth it. Only thing else to say is check out Jim Brandenburg's work. Again, a big influence on my work, or my body of work, and my style and the kind of things I decide to shoot and how I shoot them. So he's got a couple different books out. One, Chased by the Light, is a 90-day journal between this, the fall equinox and the winter solstice. So he takes one picture a day for 90 days, one click of the shutter. This is back in the film days. And just one click of the shutter. That means his settings and exposure and everything had to be perfect before he decided that this was the one shot I was going to take today. So it's pretty epic feat for any photographer. So that's very interesting. He also has Looking for Summer, which is it came around the time of the digital revolution, I think 2004, when he first got a digital camera, and he went out for the summer solstice to the fall equinox, and kind of the same thing. And then of course he's got one more coming out soon, I believe called Awakening, which is going to take place from spring to summer, so keep an eye out for that. He's also got Nature 365, which is his one video a day for 365 days, about a minute-long clip video in nature. You can find that at nature365.tv, I think, and on Facebook as well. But just all around a very creative guy, and someone who's definitely shaped my work. And I'm actually sitting on a couple of rocks right now that I believe he shot in one of his photos, if my memory serves me well. So I'm going to try to recreate the same image, and we're going to see how I stand up against his original work there. So we'll see how this all turns out. Again, thank you for coming along, and if you find these videos enjoyable, share, like, and subscribe. I also have Facebook, Instagram, and of course a website with a blog and everything like that. So just Google Michael's Walk Photography and follow my exploring, my journeys out here in the middle of nowhere. So but anyway, yes, thanks again, and until next time, we'll see you later.